Well, the company is definitely turning around, at least if you're talking about what's going on at Stellantis. There are all different types of models that are all of a sudden coming down the pipeline. And it looks like Antonio Filosa, the new CEO at Stellantis, which I have to be honest, um, I didn't have a lot of faith in when I saw that he was going to get tapped. Yes, I've seen what he's done in South America. Yes, I've seen how he's turned around um, products and company and stuff within the company, but I wasn't expecting to see or hear what I'm hearing now. He wants to Hellcat pretty much everything. So, welcome on back to TK's Garage. I've talked about Antonio Filosa in the past, and I didn't really know where he was at. It looks like he's got some common sense. It looks like he's just all about making money, which is what a CEO should be wanting to do. Provide products that the public actually wants. The only issue that I'm seeing with what's coming with Antonio Filosa right now is going to be prices, right? You know, if anything that's going to be Hellcat's going to be outrageously expensive. But I can remember just here a short 4 years ago, I could walk into a Dodge dealership and get a narrow body Hellcat Challenger for $78,000, somewhere around there, well optioned. You can't do that today. You know, if they come back out with Hellcats on that Charger platform or the CUDA, those are going to be $95,000 starting MSRP cars. That's going to be my guess. Okay. The 5.7 Hemi, which we know that they're going to push extensively. I think they're going to push. The reason why we're also seeing the hold back on the Charger inline six Hurricanes are they're gonna Hellcat that car or Banshee it. I don't know if they're. I think they're going to use another name, and that's what my sources have been telling me. They may use another name to try to get around some of the BS. They don't want to just keep. That was the other thing that went down on a phone call this week is they want to bring back a lot of great products, but they want to avoid frivolous lawsuits. And when I say by that is, if a company tells you this is the last time you're ever going to get it, and you believe them, you're stupid. You learn that with the Durango, the Demon. Yes, the last calls were last calls for the L platform cars. Okay. It's not the last time you're going to see a Hellcat engine dropped in something by the company. Not happening. So I know that there's a lot of people that are frustrated or upset about that. And to get into what I want to talk to you guys about today is Plymouth. Everybody's saying, why are they not just bringing back the Plymouth nameplate? They're not. They're bringing back SRT, right? We already know that. Remember that was the band SRT's gone forever. And I was like, fake news. That's never going to happen. Look what's being brought back. SRT, right? Plymouth names like the Duster, which is making a return, is going to be under that SRT badge. It's going to be a Dodge. Just like we saw with the CUDA. You know, it's a Plymouth, right? Nope. It's an SRT CUDA. I don't even know if they're going to call it Dodge. I think it might just be SRT. And I know you're going to say, oh, they're going to ram the SRT division. Pretty much. Remember, Ram, for a lot of you young kids probably don't know this, used to be part of Dodge. It was always the Dodge Ram pickup trucks, which were part of Dodge. I think you're going to see SRT become its own thing. And it could have vehicles from different brands. You could have a Dodge that's under the SRT, like maybe it's an SRT Charger and you don't see any Dodge logos on it, just SRT. And it will be the same thing for the CUDA. It'll be the same thing for the Duster. And it looks like they're going to bring back a bunch of different Plymouth products. Now, I know if you're a Chrysler fan, you're probably pissed because nothing's going on over there. Part of that has to do with some of the upcoming changes that are going to happen with their CEO and products that they're bringing back. And I'll have more for you guys on that maybe later today. I'm waiting to hear back from one of my sources on a much beloved Chrysler car. I'll give you a hint. I'm just going to say Hemi Muscle. If you know who that is, go subscribe to his channel. He drives a very iconic Chrysler car. And I'm just trying to nail down the stuff that's coming if they're bringing a specific car back. But what do you think about the Duster being brought in as the cheap, affordable option that we heard Matt McClear talk about here in podcasts and interviews over the last 3-4 months as like a $30,000 Halo car? If they can get it to that price, awesome. You know we're going to have Chargers probably around $32,000 with the Pentastar in it. They need to do that if they want to compete with the Mustang EcoBoost. But a $30,000 Duster or a cheaper than a Ford EcoBoost Mustang could be huge for the brand. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tesla giving away going on here on the channel. P100D Model S with free supercharging for life. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's one that we're running. You can go to tksgarage.com, pick up any piece of merch you want, or you can click on any of the merch that's under the video here. Every dollar spent gets you one entry entered to win. So thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.